2.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Live to Roll show. I'm your host for the day, Brianna Wheeler, and we're back with another Women's Disability Show. Yeah, woo! Okay, we're going to try to bring the energy for you guys today. We're just going to be breaking down our favorites, so you're going to get to learn a little bit more about each one of us. I have a couple of disabled ones in there as well, just to kind of keep it on theme, but most of them are just general questions. If you feel like you want to chime in on your favorites in the comments, go ahead and feel free to. I love to read them. We're going to do introductions first, and then we'll get straight into it. Let's start with Maya.
Hey y'all, Maya here. I'm like coming from work, so I'm like my pronouns are she, her, hers. That's not my intro for here, but I am a quadriplegic. I am a C5, C6 quad. I've been injured for the past 6 years. I am from Illinois. I live in LA, and I'm currently in Illinois visiting, and it's snowing and gross. So,
Boo! They're all clapping. I'm all boo. Okay, let's go to Ashley and Nikki.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Nikki. We were twin sisters. We're from Chicago. We were injured in 2019. I'm a T6 paraplegic.
I'm a C4 quadriplegic.
And yeah, welcome to the show.
And our dad said he's a weirdo.
We love it. Let's go to Jessica.
Hi everyone, my name is Jessica. I'm a C7 incomplete. I've been injured 14 years and I live in Southern California.
Thank you. And my name is Brianna. I've been injured for 8 years and I live in Los Angeles, California. I was injured from gun violence and I'm a paraplegic. Sorry, I'm a mess. Okay, let's get into our favorites, which should be the easy, chill show. I'm interested to know your guys' favorite stuff because I feel like I don't know some of this stuff. So let's start with super simple color. What's your favorite color, Jessica?
Pink.
Pink? Has it always been pink?
I think, yeah. I think when I was little, it was like blue, like this type of blue.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then as I got older, I was like, I just really love pink. So like my spokes are pink. My wheelchair has been pink.
I love it. What about you, Maya?
My favorite color is like a turquoise, like similar to the blue that Jessica ditched when she was younger.
Yeah, I'm a blue girl too. I have been I would say more like pastel blue and like not navy. I can't think of the right word for it at the moment. I'm blanking. I'm so sorry. But it's almost like navy-ish, a little bit less than that. But I really, all shades of blue, I've always been a fan of it. And that just came from the boys telling me that I couldn't like blue when I was younger. And I was like whatever the heck I wanted. Like, that's why I think Jessica's is interesting that she like went from blue to pink. Okay, what about you, Nikki?
My favorite color is sky blue, but like I gravitate towards browns and black. I don't know, like that's I like those colors too. I don't know.
You're funny.
What about you?
What about you, Ashley?
Currently I'm a pink girl.
Yeah.
Growing up, I love the color purple though. Like my childhood room was purple.
I love it.
Once I kicked her out.
What was it when you
There's
guys were
levels.
Wasn't it just boring?
Yeah, it was white because we
Yeah, it was
couldn't
boring.
agree on a color.
Because then she had blue comforters and I had purple comforters. It was a whole fight.
Oh, I love it. Okay, let's go to food. What is your favorite food, Maya?
Tacos.
Tacos. I knew you were gonna say that one. Has it always been tacos? I'm curious.
No, actually, I think since when I was pregnant with Trey, like it became tacos. Like I've always loved Mexican food. Fun fact about me, when I was younger, I used to lie and say that I was Hispanic, but I'm not. So just so you all know. But yeah, no, it hasn't always been tacos. When I had Trey, I started eating meat again because I was like craving steak, and now I'm like live in LA, so there's street vendors all over the place, and I love a good street vendor. I don't want to go to a taco shop like in a storefront. I want to go to the street corner. And then also asparagus.
Maya on the streets.
Okay, what about you, Ashley?
Ooh, favorite food. I'm a foodie. Today,
yeah.
like I love me a taco, like Maya said. Tacos are up there. No, they might be number one. Sushi.
Ooh.
Okay.
I love sushi. And then Puerto Rican food.
Ooh.
Okay. Good little mix. Good little mix. What about you, Nikki? Are you the same?
Mexicana. I swear I was Mexican in another life. I sometimes think like I'm not really Puerto Rican. I'm Mexican. I have to be. Desserts. Yeah, because the way I eat, like everything. I love the chamoy, the tahine, the elotes. I know how to cook it, all the enchiladas, the flauta.
Mm,
Gordita.
yeah, I'm hungry.
Okay. What
I
about you,
love.
Jessica? What were you gonna say, Nikki? Sorry.
Oh, I just said I love Mexican.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would say my favorite food pizza, just because I feel like I don't care where I get the pizza from. Like I can eat like from a restaurant, I could eat like frozen. Like it's always good for me. But ultimate favorite food, which I that's hard because it's mole, but it has to be cooked by my family. Like it can't be. I don't like it at a restaurant. I don't like it. There's people. So mole is very particular. So depending on where you're from in Mexico, like you
They
have
make it
to,
different.
yeah, like you have to be from Guerrero for me to really be like, okay, this is my favorite mole.
That is super funny. I would have to say pizza was when I was younger for sure, but now it is super fries. I love me some chicken super fries. Or chili cheese fries or just potatoes in general, honestly, is what I lean towards.
That's
But the is my ultimate fave. I can literally eat that every day of the week. Although
Okay.
my doesn't let me. Ooh. He's like, again? I was like, yes, again. Okay.
must
Um,
issue.
what is your favorite adaptive tool that you've ever gotten? Let's go with Ashley. What's your favorite adapted food? Tool, I mean, not.
Ooh, dining with dignity. The forks and the spoons. Not. Those have made eating a game changer.
You bought them online?
Yeah, online. I think it's just diningwithdignity.com, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey.
Yeah, those are super, super crucial. What about you, Jessica?
I mean, I think really for me, it's my hand controls. Like just the thought of not having the freedom of driving would used to drive me crazy. I remember the first 2 years when I didn't drive, I felt like I was in high school again. So I just the freedom of my driving.
Yeah, I love that. What about you, Nikki?
Ooh, for me, probably my reacher. She gets
So
used up
I
to
cannot
Okay.
go
pick.
without. I've probably
I know.
gone through like a good 8 to 10 of them, probably.
Yeah, because they break like really easily. I don't know. They need to make like a
No,
metal.
I don't like how easily they break. I literally have mine taped up right now because I still use it to poke things. I cannot grab it and pull it anymore. I still have it all taped up. Um, what about you, Maya?
I think for me, mine is probably my rib grips, the silicone wheel covers that go on my wheelchair, like over my push rims, because it makes it a lot easier for me to be able to push my chair. They're not super great when it's wet outside, but that's a
Where did
different
you
story.
get them
From ribgrips.com. They're like a group that was created by an army veteran who became disabled.
from? Okay, dope. I love it. Okay, let's go with favorite TV show. What is your favorite TV show? Jessica.
Mm, that was hard. What did I recently? I think Sex and the City. I just binge watched it the other day, and I think that I can watch that over and over. Or Friends.
Uh-huh. Those are good ones.
Yeah.
What about you, Maya?
I watch a lot of TV, so I'm like, I
All
might
time.
have a different one for each day of the week. But I think just ultimately right now, my favorite show is this show called Found. Um, it's it's a good show. It's a drama show. Trigger warning if just trigger warning. It's about this woman who like was kidnapped before. She escaped and like created a business or an organization that now like finds lost people. Um and she kidnapped her kidnapper and kept him in the basement for a while. And what he was helping her with her cases.
What?
It's real or fake?
It's fake.
Oh, I was like, damn, I love me a crazy real story. I love just dropping that bomb on people at the end, like, it's real actually. um, what is it stream on?
It's a show on NBC, but I think it streams on Peacock.
Peacock. Okay. Definitely gonna have to add it to my list. I know we're usually into the same thing.
Good.
Okay. What about you, Nikki?
My favorite would have to be either like Law and Order, SVU, or Organized Crime. Law and Order, yeah, probably just all the Law and Orders, and then Scandal. But like, I never watched. Oh, I watched Law and Order over, but I never watched Scandal over. But like, that was
Ooh, I'm watching it right now, girl. I'm already on season 6 again. I'm locked in.
girl. That was one of the best shows they put out on air in history. That was an amazing show.
Yeah,
Nothing.
yeah, it's golden. It surprises me even how much of it like is so close to the election now and stuff too. It's really mind blowing. Even how much they talk about that is like how much is talked about now. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's very similar. Makes you wonder.
Actually, I wonder what your favorite TV show is.
No, save the best for last.
Save the best for last. The best show. This show's about two brothers. One the daddy loves, one the daddy doesn't love. The daddy's a narcissist.
Not you explaining it.
They play basketball. It's a teen love drama, but then it fast forward 5 years later, and it's them in their adult life. They all have unconditional jobs. It's a very, very beautiful, amazing show. I'm on season 7 right now, and it is called One Tree Hill.
Yay!
I love it.
Great.
Yeah. I was
Great
like,
sales.
I was like, that's what it's about.
It's good. Jessica.
Yeah, they follow like a bunch of different characters, and it's like it is drama filled too. It's pretty good.
I've never heard it described like that, but that's good. I was like, oh, I should watch that. And then you said One Tree Hill. I was like, really? That's what it is?
Yeah.
I think
There's
it just takes a
doctors,
little bit
love
to get into it.
triangle.
Yeah, love triangle. It takes a little bit to get into it just because it's like came out a long time ago. But once you do, it has a good storylines and good character plots and stuff.
Amazing character development.
Crazy nannies.
Yep, crazy nannies.
Murderers.
Easy.
It's so funny because that's Brianna's sleep show. She puts it on to go to sleep.
Not One Tree Hill.
I do put it on.
That's Ashley's every second of the day show.
It's so funny. But I've been switching it to brothers and sisters recently to go to sleep too. It's a little bit more mellow. But yeah. Because sometimes I'll wake up with One Tree Hill and they'll be like crashing off a bridge or somebody's ODing, something's crazy happening, and I'm like, oh my goodness! I like wake up in my sleep. I'm like looking at the TV. I'm like, geez. So I have to turn that one down. But okay, so my ultimate TV show would have to be Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy for the win. That's one that I can rewatch for sure. But honestly, Shonda Rhimes TV shows, I'm all for. Okay.
Great woman.
Yes, I'm a fan. Okay. What was your favorite tip or advice that someone told newly injured you? Let's think about that one for a moment. Let's go to Nikki. Oh, are you glitching?
Yeah, we were glitching and then it wouldn't let me mute. Can you guys hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
No. Okay. Let me think. One good thing, like I can't think any like advice, but one thing I remember like a therapist telling me is because I was telling her like how people always stare at me and Ashley whenever we were out and about. And she said, just think about it. How many times do you stare at someone and they're literally like you literally forget about them 2 seconds later? Like it's not that deep, and let's be real, they're probably staring at you because you're cute. And I was like, that like made me feel better. And it's like a different perspective to look at it at, because it's like for really like they're probably not gonna remember me. I'm not gonna remember them, but maybe they just had a quick thought about me. But it's gonna go away. Like not that serious.
Okay.
So that was like
That's
good
a good
advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people still do constantly stare, and now me and Ashley does know how to handle it. Like just like we cute. That's why, because we look good today.
Uh-huh.
I don't even recognize it anymore, but I realize that my family members get a lot more bothered by it because they like just never learn to just ignore it, and it just like bugs them a lot more when we're out in public. So they be mad dogging people down, and I'm like, what is going on? I don't even see them. They ain't even in my view. I do not make eye contact with not one person. I go about my business. I'm very good at just directing myself of where I want to go. But yeah, that's great advice. What about you, Jessica?
So, you know, I'm not great at like positivity type of thing. So the one thing someone told me, she had been in a chair for like 25 years, and she said it's never going to get easier. And that just helped me so much, because people constantly telling me it was going to get easier made it harder for me because I kept waiting for it to be easier. And when she said, "Oh, it never gets easier. I'm 25 years in. It's never going to get easier. I mean, you're going to be able to do it all. You're going to be good, but it's never going to like just be easy." And that helped me a lot because I was just like, "Oh, okay, cool. Then I can move on from this idea that it's going to get easier and just realize like this is what it is. So let me just get better at it." Right. So I think that really helped me. Like it was an eye opener.
Yeah, I think that's a good one because I think it's like almost like it just comes out of you to tell somebody like it's gonna be okay, it's gonna get better, you know. But in like reality, with our situation, sometimes it can be like hard. I struggle with that question with nerve pain when I get asked like when does the nerve pain get better, and I'm like, ooh, sheesh. Yeah, sorry, that's not gonna go away. And it always sucks. I always feel bad like that being my answer, but it's like I'm not gonna sugarcoat it in that way neither. Like I think, you know, you mentally of course grow, things get like easier to do over time, but it doesn't ever go away. You know, I think you always have your moments.
I think it's also like it's kind of invalidating. Like for
Mhm.
someone to continuously tell me it's gonna be okay, or you know you're doing everything's good, and it's invalidating because I feel like it's not okay, right? And I mean I'm gonna get through it, and I'm gonna be on top of it or whatever. But for someone to constant, especially I tell people like if you tell me it's gonna be okay when I'm in it, like I'm gonna want to punch you. So
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Okay, what about you, Ashley?
Ooh.
Okay, I had to think about this because I didn't remember. But I was, oh yeah, Nikki reminded me. See, I already had forgot it. Um, a 5 minute rule of like give
5 minutes.
yourself 5 minutes, because kind of going along with like Jessica's, it doesn't get easier. So maybe
So
every now and then there's certain things that are always just gonna
you're not explaining
happen.
the 5 minute rule good.
I'm okay.
So the
Yeah,
5
do
minute
it.
rule is
Go
a rule
ahead.
me and Ashley made up when we got
Really?
injured because, you know, like the accidents, the I don't know, the pain, the what else? Just sometimes like not being able to get into
The
places, the
spontaneous
spontaneous
crap
like,
all that be happening.
and it's easy. I feel like it's so easy to get mad. It's easy to get upset. Like it's easy to get upset, but you really have to try to just like be happy. So it'd be like 5 minutes to like be upset about it, but then you got to move on and enjoy the day. Cause baby,
This is life now.
yeah, like this is life now, and if you're gonna get mad at every time this happens, you're gonna be pretty miserable. Like
Mhm.
you
Yeah,
know,
facts.
like
Yeah.
just like give yourself. I don't know,
Take
just
your
kind of
5
giving yourself
minutes.
grace, but just not allowing it to remove the day. So it was like our
Yeah.
5 minute rule.
And
Yeah, in the
And it
beginning, one
worked.
thing could set me off the whole day. I would be pissed off over that one thing. And just like, and
Yeah.
it's why how much it can fuel you, your own brain, because you're just like thinking about it, and you're just getting pissed off instead of being like, okay, I got pissed off about it. Let me think about something else. it seems like common sense once you learn it, but it's really hard once you're in it, I feel like. What about you, Maya?
I think for me, a big piece of advice is like a big piece of advice that I learned and like carry with me was something I learned in the Boundless Babe Society, and that was like being comfortable taking up space in a room, because like our wheelchairs are bulky and it can feel awkward, you know, and like wanting to like move and get out of the way and all of that stuff, but like really just thinking about like owning our space and being okay with that has been something that's really been beneficial for me, especially in like the line of work that I do, where I'm in like all of these government places where there's not really a lot of there's not any disabled folks, and um, there's a lot of like older white men, you know, and it's like difficult to be in spaces where people like perceive you in a certain way, but like just being okay with those stares and being okay with taking up space has been uh, a game changer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a really, really great one, and something that was really definitely changing in my life too when I learned it. Um, for me, it'd have to be when I was so focused on the things that made me feel more disabled, and if I was ever going to walk. And Walter from the Triumph Foundation, he was just like, you know what, Brianna, you just have to look at it like we most of us want to walk, but if you wake up today and you say legs start working and they don't start working, you got to keep on going about your day. What do you need to do, what tools do you need to do to make yourself happy, to make yourself be able to live life today, even if your legs aren't working? And I was like, oh shit, I never thought about it like that, and that just changed my whole perspective. And sometimes I still have to remind myself, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I would love to just jump up and start walking, but if that ain't gonna happen, girl, you can't complain about it all day long. Like, you gotta make it work. How are we gonna get out of this house? How are we gonna still make memories, you know? And yeah, it's something that has helped me each year in my injury, I feel like. Okay. Let me think. Where do I want to shift this to? Let's go to favorite makeup brand. What is your favorite makeup brand, Maya?
Oh,
Um, I think it's Too Faced. I don't really wear makeup too often, but like when I do, the makeup that I currently have is Too Faced, and like I really like the way that their foundation sits on my face.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Is it just foundation, or is it multiple different things you get from them?
The foundation, the concealer, and I think I have a couple of palettes. Actually, yeah, my bronzer is from them, my contour palette, and my mascara. So yeah, I'm a Too Faced girly.
okay. Period.
Shoot, green went off.
We lost Brianna.
We lost Brianna.
Who's next? What's your favorite makeup brand? I'm trying to think.
Favorite makeup brand.
I'm new to my makeup era. Give me a second.
I'm back. Okay. Let's go to Jessica. What's your favorite makeup product? I mean, brand.
I feel like lately I've been jumping around. I was definitely with Maya. I was a Too Faced girl. My friends used to always like they didn't even really know the brand, and then when it was through me. But I think just because of packaging and stuff, I've jumped around because they've changed their packaging as a quad. Like for me to be able to open everything and do everything on my own, no, it sucks because like I might find a bronzer that I open really well and then they change the container and then I can't open it anymore. So I just have to switch it up. I think right now I'm really getting into like forever makeup or yeah, and Smashbox is really good too. Uh, like I like the lip liners and the lipsticks from Forever Makeup, and I got a palette the other day. That was pretty cool. So yeah, I like that brand. It lasts long.
I don't know what brand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love it. Karma, as a C4 quad, I have to show my caregiver how to do my makeup good thing. I recorded it before my injury, so I have access to it. I love that. It's not really something that you think about, but it's a great little thing to have for sure. Okay, Ashley, what is your favorite product brand?
I was thinking of this because I'm recently back in my makeup era.
Okay. Love that.
So I am like thinking of the products I got. I'm like, I've been liking maybe e.l.f. or NYX. Like maybe one of those.
Tell them what you said when we went shopping.
What did I say?
When we went shopping, she's like, Nikki, there's so much makeup now.
Yeah. Like what happened?
There is a lot. I get overwhelmed.
Liquid for everything.
Yeah, she's
powder,
like, there's
pressed for everything. I'm like, what is this? What happened to just powder for the bronzer, and then blush was one. I was like, now there's like everything for everything. I was so confused.
But I think it's funny because like the good thing, Ashley, is that because we're quads, we can be like, well, I can't open half of these, so I'm gonna focus on these.
Right?
Like, at least it helps us narrow it down a little.
Right.
What's quad friendly?
Yeah, I mean, I think Benefit has a really cool mascara, and it has like the top is already gripped.
Ooh.
Okay.
Love that.
Like you don't have to put like I used to put when I first got injured and I was getting back into makeup. I used to put the rubber bands on my mascara.
Okay, that's smart.
To open it.
Yeah, so you put rubber bands on each side and it becomes tacky, and then it's easier to turn.
I love that. That's great.
Smart.
Benefit.
I'm just always like in my mouth chewing it, like.
Oh no, everything goes in your mouth for sure. But there's just like, like the Benefit is cool because so you put it in your mouth, but then the other part is grippy, so then you twist it better.
Oh, it makes it easier. Wow, yeah, because they definitely roll in between my hands, and it's annoying.
Yeah, it already has the grip.
That would be a Instagram series, like rating it like out of 10, each product.
Right.
Yeah, because I go into Sephora and I'll say like, can you color match me? And then they'll show me like this, whatever match I am. And then I'm like, okay, but I have to be able to use it with my hands. So I just go through the whole store practicing what I can open.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I get overwhelmed just from it. I'm just like, I do not want to waste my money on something that's not great. So I have to do tons of research before I even go to the store. But yeah, I pretty much stick true to e.l.f. products. I really do like them. And if I don't like them, they're not too much money, so I can just kind of decide what I don't like. But honestly, there's not too many things from e.l.f. that I've gotten that I disliked. I really stayed true to even their foundation, their powder, everything. So yeah, one of my faves. Cheap girly. What about you, Nikki?
That's hard. I think I would say, man, that's hard. Yeah, I like Rare Beauty. That's Selena Gomez's line. I've been liking that one. Oh, I've been loving like the Fenty Light Skin Moisturizer. And then my drugstore one would be like, I love Wet n Wild just because they're cheap, but their stuff's good. Like I have like a certain way I do stuff. Like there's certain products where I'm like, for this, I'll do a little higher end, but for this, it's gonna be the cheap stuff. And I love Wet n Wild. Oh, have you guys heard of Makeup Revolution too? They're good.
No.
I have a lot of their stuff. They're in Ulta, but they have like lip gloss, and it's all like affordable lip glosses, their setting powder. So I have a lot of their stuff. So they're probably one of my favorites too.
Okay.
Because I love their setting spray too. So yeah, I have like a lot of more of them than the other products. And Wet n Wild.
And they're affordable too, like a little bit more than e.l.f. or less, or same price. I mean,
they're a little more than e.l.f., but some's the same price. But they also have different sizings. Like their settings pot is like this big, and it's like $10.
Oh yeah, the setting spray at e.l.f. is around like $10 too, like 10 to 12 bucks.
Okay, it's about the same.
Stay all night, yeah. Marco, lucky I'm not used to makeup. Like Derma Blend and MAC products. Yeah, MAC of course is great. But I think I have a hard time with those things because I just don't like keeping up with them. Yeah, so I don't like to like something and then not be able to re-get it whenever I want, and so that makes me frustrated. So I'm just like, let me just pretend it doesn't exist.
I feel that with them really, really expensive brands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna get itchy again. What are you gonna say, Jessica?
I think for MAC, I'm more into the lipsticks, like the matte lipsticks, than any of the other products.
For sure, same.
They do have good
Okay,
lipstick.
let's see. What is your favorite skin brand? So for cleaning your
Ooh,
face or anything like
I
that, I
got
know
it. I
there's
got it.
ones. I've been really liking the CeraVe. I just got that moisturizer that Maya you told me about. I like it. It works
Mhm.
good.
Yay.
The wash, it's like sensitive on my face, so I've just been trying to take care of it a little bit more. And then I got also the micellar water Nikki that you told me about too, and that's been working good on my face too. So those will have to definitely be my
Keeps
tops.
them hydrated.
What do you use, Ashley?
Ooh.
I use for my skincare. I use mostly My dad said soap. I use.
He's eavesdropping.
I know he's dropping. I use mostly
Yeah.
Dermalogica products for my skincare
Okay.
because they've been doing wonders when I used to have all these pimples on my face. So I love them. And then recently, I treated myself to some Rhode, for my girl Hailey Bieber.
Okay. Okay. You like it?
I really have been liking that product so far.
Oh, it's a skincare, right?
Yeah, it's a skincare product. It makes my skin look like dewy, fresh, and
You
glowy.
be looking glowy.
What about you, Maya?
I think my favorite skincare is probably pregnancy because, it just gives that natural glow.
Period.
No, but I'm a CeraVe girly. Per
Yeah.
Danica Wood said, I like to say Cerave because it sounds fancier. So shout out to Danica. But yeah, I like CeraVe. I struggle still with my skin because it's like super, super sensitive. Like even the CeraVe will make it like break out and get dry. Or I mean not get dry, but like get irritated like under my chin. So I'm struggling with that with my eczema and just trying to like talk to my dermatologist about it. But so that's a struggle. But other than that, like it feels good on the rest of my face. It's just I just have those sensitive areas under my chin.
Yeah, I feel it. What about you, Nikki?
For my skincare, I use Dermalogica like Ashley. It's been my saving grace. But that's about, and the mucular water. And then I use Burpee's makeup wipes. That's literally my makeup routine. Not too much. Very simple.
Wait, how did you just pronounce the name of the water? I've never heard it said like that.
I
Wait, what
was
did
just,
you
I
say?
was just saying that. I was like, I think it's so interesting the way everybody pronounces things so different.
What did I
I'm
say?
questioning myself. I'm like, is
Mucilage?
it? I call it miracle water for the longest time.
You said mucular.
Mucular. Did I say mucular?
I don't know what
I
you
think
said.
so.
Must have
I thought it was
rewatched it.
micellar. Is it
Mucillar.
I don't know. Who knows? The
Mincel.
the viewers are gonna be like, what are these crazy girls talking about?
That stuff works.
Too funny. Okay, what about you, Jessica?
Mine's actually exactly like yours. It's the micellar water and the CeraVe.
Okay, I love it. Yeah, I think those are good reviews. I think that's why a lot of people are leaning towards those ones nowadays.
Yeah.
I like them. I have nothing bad to say.
They're fire.
Okay. So what would you guys say your favorite way to spend your money is? What are you just, will you spend the money on that and it's just okay? You just pretend like it's not even there. Let's go to Jessica. I always forget who I call on first, so sorry if I go out of order. Jessica.
For me, it's gonna be experiences. So, book a trip, I'll book an experience. Like, if we're gonna do an activity, I'm always up for that. Or food. I'm a foodie, so I usually am down for food. Yeah.
What about you, Maya?
Hands down food. That is like the number one thing that I will spend money on. I really enjoy it. And a bunch of toys for Trey.
Mhm.
That's hard. Both are hard. What about you, Nikki?
Mine's gonna be gas because what I look like, I'm not saying that I'm not gonna get gas because I'm not taking my car. So we're getting gas.
That's a
I
good
don't
one.
care
That's a
if
good one.
this is gas station's expensive. I need gas and I'm getting it. Like I'm not doing anything else and I'm not risking it. Like I'm just not.
On the gas station.
Yep, I don't care if it's like someone be like, well, there's a cheaper one like 30 minutes away. No, I need gas now. I don't feel safe now. I'm spending the money now.
That is so funny. Me and Emily were just talking about this because she was like, "Do you think it matters?" And I was like, I'm going to the cheaper gas station every day. You ain't gonna fool me. I don't care. So I will not. I will drive. I will risk it. I'll risk it all for those
I'm
$2.
not risking it because
It depends on how much we're risking. You know, if there's like a gas station down the block where it's like 40 cents cheaper, like literally like down the block, I'm going to that one instead.
I feel you. But
okay,
if we have a long ways to go, I'm like, like Chris, he does this thing. My boyfriend, he does this thing where he'll be like, "We'll make it," and I'm like, "Will we though?" I don't. You're making me nervous. Should we just get it now? He's like, "No, we'll get it when we get there." I'm like, "What?" I don't like that at all. The low gas is already blinking and everything. I'm like,
no. See, I'm not about that life.
that's a good one. Okay, what about you, Ashley?
Food. Yep, I can always spend some money on food.
We did today.
We did today. I do that one
Same.
about daily.
I think it's just something that I don't even think I love getting me some food from different places. Doesn't matter.
I gotta eat.
Food, yeah.
Nutrition is a blessing, you know.
It's food or weed. And sometimes even then I get a little bit mad about weed. I need to get a really good price.
That's crazy because that's usually where our first cut.
Where the offer's cut?
That's usually where our first cut is weed.
Oh,
that's
really?
Like, cut, chop
Yeah.
off the block.
Oh, absolutely not.
If it's not working that month, but gas, no.
What about food?
Food, no.
Or you're not cutting
She
off.
said
not
we'll cut
cutting
off
food.
one kind of gas for the other kind of gas. You know?
Exactly.
No,
you know
I'm
the
like, Chris, you better walk if I don't have weed. You better figure it out. I definitely get me some weed. I will lose my mind. But honestly, I usually have backups. I usually have like the Layla pans or like something to smoke on. So I'm really not like being deprived from it. I really don't like spending it like on the labs. If we actually have to go to like the dispensary, I'm kind of like, do we actually need to? Only because they be taxing crazy out here. But yeah, I love me a good discount though. Like if I'm getting more for less. That's the only thing. Weed is the only thing I'll do that with. If anything else, if they're like, you want to go grab something else for this amount of money, they got my boyfriend for getting a new Red Bull. They're like, try the new Red Bull. So he goes and gets it, and he tells the guy, have you tried it? And he's like, no, I haven't tried it. I'm like, okay, just selling extra things for a discount. Do you guys like a discount?
Ooh, yeah.
Love me a discount.
I because of my attention span, like I'm more about convenience than saving. So I mean, I suck at sales because like even the gas, like I get gas based on convenience. So like if I'm too lazy, then I won't get it, even if it's like on empty, and I'll get expensive or cheap. I mean, I think I suck at sales. I hate a sales rack. I just no.
I love me a sales rack, but I really would rather not. Sometimes I just feel like the sales they get you to spend more money than I wouldn't have never even spent that.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a deal, you know. So I'm even spending more to get a deal that I wouldn't have got anyways. You know, like I don't know. I just think it's a weird little loop around. So I'm always like on edge about it.
Yeah, my mom makes fun of me because of that. Because she'll say, if there's a sale, Jessica will say, "Oh, this is $2. Oh, this is $3." And then I get to the register and it's like $300. And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yes, that is literally my boyfriend. He sees a freaking percentage and he's just like, we got to get it. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. But yeah, I have money fear, so that makes a lot more sense.
That's TJ. He's been like telling me about these things lately. I'm like, if I buy one more, I get 50 cents in Walmart cash back. And he's like, but you just spent an extra $1.50 that you didn't need.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you're right.
That's a big right for sure. Okay, what would you say your favorite breakup movie is? Let's go to Ashley.
Ooh, breakup movie. Breakup movie. Ooh, that's a good call. Hold on. I need like maybe like a minute to think of that one.
Okay, don't worry.
Wait,
Everybody
no.
that I've asked, they need a little minute. It's been a topic in my house because everybody's getting broken up with. Not me, but and so we've been watching breakup movies. And yeah, so I'm just curious. Okay, let's go to, what about Jessica? Do you have one?
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Like if you get broken
Yeah,
up, like you watch a good breakup movie where like they leave a horrible relationship and then it tells you like you can still do it, or maybe they find another relationship, or maybe they even get back with their ex. Those aren't my favorite. I've been leaning away from those. I'm like, no getting back, you guys, no getting back. But yeah, you don't know like sad love stories?
I don't know. I feel like, are those really breakup movies? Because I feel like all these fucking movies, they still end up together at the end, or they end up finding someone at the end. So is that really maybe
Finding someone is okay, I think,
what
but
is
not
it?
going back.
The 365 Days of Summer or something like that.
Yeah. That one's cute.
Mhm.
What about you, Maya?
I don't have one because like I've never gotten broken up with and been like, I want to go watch a breakup movie. It would be more so like maybe music. But it was definitely not movies. And then also I'm married now. He's stuck with me, so that's far from my mind.
I love a good triumph story. Yeah, I've watched countless of breakup movies in my relationship. Okay, let's go to Nikki.
That's hard because I'm not a breakup movie girly. I'm a love story girly.
I know. That's all my breakup movies. I'm like, they're love story.
But
Yeah,
one that I right away thought
They're
of,
actually
what's the
hard
one
to
that's
find. This is a hard
called
question.
The Breakup
Yeah, that's a good one.
with Jennifer
Boston or
Aniston
whatever.
and Vin, whatever his name
Oh,
is.
that's a
That
good
one's a
one.
good one. But I
That's
didn't know you were talking about movies after a breakup. I was just thinking a breakup themed movie. Because
Yeah,
I'm
we
not a
should.
movie girl after a breakup either.
I feel you.
I'm a music.
Yeah, I think that mine would have to be Forgetting Sarah Marshall. That's gonna be top.
Ooh,
I
that's a
really
good
think.
one.
He's just that not that into you. That's another really good one. I think so too.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, what did you say? One, Ashley?
No, but they're all love stories. So, like I was thinking like The Notebook, The Last Song,
The Notebook, they broke up.
A Walk to Remember.
Yeah, they break
Not
up.
back together.
It's a beautiful love story.
I thought that they ended up breaking up as well, but I had to do a deep dive because I really just wasn't trying to get any love stories where they don't get back together. And don't worry, you guys, like there's very few of them actually. And so yeah, at The Notebook, they're like together when they're old at the end. So they do end.
Remember?
Yeah.
They had kids and everything. They died together. Sorry, spoiler.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's the best.
No,
Like,
it's
does the
not.
Titanic
I
count?
guess I'm looking at it from a point of view of like trying to get my younger siblings over their breakup. So that's why I'm so against like getting back together. Not because I don't love a good love story, you guys. Don't think I'm heartless, but I'm just like, no, that's not the purpose of this. The purpose is you can move on. Don't worry, you got this. We're gonna find somebody better. We're not gonna go back to the same toxic relationship.
Yes.
We're gonna skirt this way.
I'm actually cracking up right now just because of everything that is going on.
Super funny. Okay. So let me think which ones I want to end it with. It's already 3:50. Let's go with favorite holiday. What is your favorite holiday, Maya?
My birthday.
That's not a holiday.
My birthday.
It is in my life, but other than that, it would be Christmas because I love to celebrate Jesus.
What about you, Elsa?
Jesus. Is the reason for
Mine
the
is
season.
Thanksgiving because I love the food.
Really? That's a good one. Do you cook?
Yeah, so this year it's different. We usually all cook together, but we're dividing it. So I'm in charge of mac and cheese and probably helping with the stuffing.
Yeah, I realized that why I think of Thanksgiving being so stressful, it's because it's cooking all day long food, and then I don't even want to eat by the time it's done. I'm like, oh, this is not a fun holiday at all. I decided I hate
You know
Thanksgiving.
what though? But I like cooking. But I mean, obviously, to us it's like a thing. So we'll pour some wine by like 10 a.m. We're already like maybe 11. We're already drinking wine and
You have a big family.
cooking. Yeah, so we're all together just cooking and drinking wine and tasting stuff. And so, I mean, but I enjoy cooking. Like I cook all the time. I don't really eat out too much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I
I'm
cook.
horrible at that right now. I was cooking a lot, and then recently, like this last year, I've been eating out a lot more, and I've just been refusing to cook, actually. But I think it's also like one of those things where it's like really becomes not fun for me because like I'm already in pain after a couple hours. Like I'm not trying to wait for things to defrost. It's like it's a long process to cook, and yeah, just man. Especially on Thanksgiving, all these people trying my food. Oh, gives me anxiety. Okay, what about you, Nikki?
Mine is
Strawberry.
definitely Christmas.
Okay.
Have you always been a Christmas girly?
Oh yes, I love Christmas. It's the best time of year, and it's here. Let me help you celebrate it.
What about you, Ashley?
I love New Year because it's
Oh.
the start of something new.
I love that. Yours is great.
Forget
I
about
think I would have to go.
Not us both singing.
Huh?
Not me and Ashley both singing.
Yeah, I think I love the lights. I love the decorations. It makes me like happy around this time of the year. I definitely did not like it when I was younger. I don't think I had a favorite when I was younger. I love like a good like 4th of July party, like something at nighttime, but I wasn't a big holiday person growing up. But yeah, now I love the 'tis the season. My little cousin was just sending me a bunch of penguin stuff at the store. I love me some penguins. I'm like, ooh, it's penguin season. I'm so excited. That's why I like to spend my money too on penguin stuff. Okay. Let's go with favorite song to end it out. What is your favorite song / artist if you can't think of just one song? Let's go with Ashley.
I'm ready. Favorite artist? Justin Bieber. His entire catalog, immaculate.
Okay.
I can't.
I love it. What about you, Nikki?
Ooh, recently I've been loving this song by Tiffany Hudson. It's called, man,
Sure been good one.
The Blood. The Wonderful Blood. I had to sing it a little to remember the name. But it's by Tiffany Hudson and it's called The Wonderful Blood. It goes, the blood, the blood, the blood. Oh, the wonderful blood. It's been one of my favorites. It made me cry. Yeah.
Oh, I love a good song that hits the heart.
Right?
Let me just comment. Right. Greeting, ladies. Our family used to hold a community Thanksgiving spread with pork. Honestly, I was here and turkey. I don't know if I understand that right. But yeah, Thanksgiving is super fun. I think I had a lot of different Thanksgivings. I'm a fan of somebody else cooking for sure. I think we're gonna do like a little Friendsgiving this year.
Aww.
I know. When are you coming back, Maya?
Not for Thanksgiving. I'll be back on the 4th of December.
Okay. Oh, that's not far out, but that's still too far. Oh, sheesh.
It's
Okay.
not too far for a Friendsgiving.
I know. I think we're gonna do it this week, Wednesday, or Sunday. I think I'm not sure, but let me talk to them. Okay, and what were you saying? Oh, favorite song. Oh, Maya, what's your favorite song?
Okay, so let's see. My favorite song. I'm gonna go with artist because I'm really, really vibing with Josiah Queen right now. He is like an indie Christian artist, and his music just really just gets me going.
Love it. What about you, Jessica?
My favorite song and artist. My favorite artist is Shakira, but old school Shakira, Spanish. So my favorite song is called Antología, which again, it's in Spanish.
Okay, I love it. I think this is a hard question because I change depending on what song is on. I feel like that's my favorite at the time. But I think I'm gonna go with I love me some Rod Wave. I love me some trap stuff, you guys. Some like Polo G, some A Boogie. I love all those artists. So any one of those songs, I'm vibing. Okay, let's go to our announcements. So I just want to say shout out to our sponsors, mobility professionals and urology professionals, for supporting us and supporting the community. Make sure that you check them out for any of your needs. For our weekly shows, make sure you turn on your notifications because you'll get a notification when we're going 30 minutes before our live and during it as well. So it just helps to stay up to date and to be reminded. Sometimes it can be easy to be like, oh, the show's going to be today, but then you get busy with something else, you know. So turn on those notifications. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you like the videos because it helps with our algorithm. On Monday, we have House Wheels, so make sure to tune in for gaming. On Tuesday, we have the Guys Show. They do a general show. Sure, tune in with them. There they are at 3:30. And then on Wednesdays, we have Chief Bizzle Gaming. Make sure to come and cheer him on and check him out gaming. On Thursday, Rolling Over the Hill on the second and fourth Thursday. We have the Rolling with the Golden Oldies on the first Thursday. And then we have our women's show every single third Thursday. A lot of different shows going on, a lot of different advice. Make sure you tune in and join the comment section. And live to roll. Thank you guys for joining us. This was a fun show. Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.